When I first met Bill, he talked about how jazz music had in fact saved his life. And Bill heard something in that music with Herbie Hancock and Antonio Carlos Jobim and Miles and Wes Montgomery. And he heard something that represented to him a sense of freedom, a sense of democracy, a sense of swing that he talks about. And he's followed that music ever since, which is why he built this music hall.
Jazz is like life, and when you have this, you trust the people around you, you will step up and dare bigger and try harder and do things that most people wouldn't even imagine doing. But because you're in a safe place with the people that have your back, you're able to do amazing things. And that's what Manchester Bidwell Corporation is. That's what Bill Strickland does for the world.
I always joke with Bill and tell him that he could not have built a more complex nonprofit if he tried. When Bill first started out, he established Manchester Craftsmen's Guild, at the height of the race riots, to offer something, an alternative to kids who were just hanging out on the street corners here.
Bill started Manchester Craftsmen's Guild in 1968 in a row home here, a few blocks from here, with one ceramic wheel, I believe, because he wanted to recreate his experience that he had in high school with his ceramic art teacher, and really utilizing the arts as a philosophy for how to live your life.
The magnitude of Bill, he has changed lives. He says hello to everybody. He takes time to see the genius in everybody, and to bring that genius out. And that's what the coolest part about Bill is, his ability to connect to people and bring out that special something that's in each of us.
He doesn't see race, he doesn't see color, he doesn't see ethnicity. People are people, and he meets each individual where they are in that moment in time, and he truly wants to help. The first thing that Bill tackled was, what are the barriers keeping people from taking advantage of these opportunities? So let's remove those barriers. And at no time has it ever been for this is one particular demographic. It's for people who want to come and better themselves, not only for themselves individually, but for their families.
And then he doesn't stop. And then once he's gotten through something, he's able to share. He'll share his experiences with people that need the hope breathed into them.
He's the ultimate storyteller. His life and his legacy is a story, and I think that's what's so infectious about his style, that when you meet him, you come and visit the school, you sit down and have a cup of coffee with him, he's not preaching at you, he's welcoming you into his life, his world, through stories.
One that comes to mind, of course, is Dizzy Gillespie, which was very early on here in '88 or '89. And Dizzy stood right here on the stage, and he said to Bill, "You know, Bill, you're a fantastic jazz musician." Bill said, "Well, I'm not a jazz musician, I don't play anything." And Dizzy looked right at him and said, "Yeah, you do. This building is your instrument, and you're one of the great jazz musicians of our time."
He's a tremendous teacher to all of us, and I'm just thankful. I'm so thankful that he's here.
With all of the jazz greats that have come through this building, that has played on the stage, you kind of get caught up in that magic and you just want to be a part of it. We just celebrated 50 years of doing this remarkable work, and as I tell people, that's not a period in the evolution of this organization, that's a comma, and I can't wait to see what the next 50 are going to hold.